Hello everyone, and welcome back to another market breakdown here at ForexBlade. I hope everybody enjoyed their holidays. I know that, the people that took trades from last market breakdown all profited. Again, it's amazing how these market breakdowns have been going. I'm pretty sure we're about 100% accuracy, if not a little bit lower than that. But so there isn't really too much to talk about in this market breakdown due to the fact that I already, gave you guys basically a signal, just yesterday before market closed. But I just wanted to clear things up. Okay, so looking at EURJPY, guys, I always look at the daily first, right? If not the weekly first, but the daily always shows a much more clear picture. Okay, so sorry about that. But looking at the daily, I have the Fibonacci levels traced right here from wick to wick, right? And it's just so ironic and coincidental, you could say, is that the 61, how it's always respected, is in this zone, right? Now, this trade right here, as you guys noticed on the Telegram yesterday, I only called out EURGBP. I only called out EURJPY and EURUSD. I did not call out a signal for this pair. The reason being is that there wasn't any really clear movements right away. But looking at it now, I can definitely, guys, give you what's about to happen for next week starting 2019. So if we go back to the 1 hour or 4 hour, which we can dive in a little deeper. First off, guys, I called this signal, right? I said, hey, this could honestly rise up to this counter trend line first, or it could drop down a little bit more to this area before it starts rising. And guess what? That's where we put our stop loss, that's where we put our take profit, and our take profit got hit. Okay. Now looking at price, you guys gotta realize, look at this. I'm actually gonna draw up another trend line right here. Check this out, guys. Do you guys see that? It's very respected. Very, very respected. Okay, so we're gonna keep that trend line for the future. But right now, we're kind of in a hedge, so let me just delete this stuff so you guys to clear things up. But as you guys can see, EMA's crossed over right here on the 4 hour. But once they cross over, it's kind of a little too late for you to get in. So what you do is you go to the 1 hour. Okay. Now it's Saturday, so market is not moving, and it's perfect, right? You guys can kind of see the trend, what's going on over here, right? EMA's crossed over here, a drop to the zone, right? More of the EMA kind of, right? I teach this in the course, the ForexBlade University. When price, gets to this level, comes down, touches that level again, couldn't break it, EMA's cross over, you take your first profit at the black EMA. Now, what you guys got to put into consideration though is this zone over here. Right, I have to buy this thing, man. I have to really. I can't do it with these ads anymore. I feel like every time it pops up. But so price always respected this zone. Either got on it, went through it, got on it. You guys can see went through it. It's kind of in this area right here where it's rejecting the EMAs. So now I did call these trades out, so that's why this market breakdown is not going to take too long. But you guys can see a short position right here, and what's gonna happen is we're gonna enter. We already entered in this. I'm just showing you guys what we already entered in. So it's not really a huge trade, okay? So you might want to take profit at the 0.8978 area and have your stop loss at the 0.9027 area. For the simple fact that if it does spike up a little bit, it would get rejected off this EMA and then continue further down. Right now, But where is EURJPY heading in the future, right? More than just this little spike over here that we're catching, or this little trade, you would say. First off, if I just extend this trend line, look at that. Well, would you look at that? Okay, that is a respected trend line. So what this tells me is boom, it hit it once, it felt all this. Boom, hit it twice, it fell 3 times, 4 times. So what this means that it's very respected. So what it seems like is happening is that you can definitely bet that even on a daily, you guys can see it, that the price is going to come down and test this EMA right here, right? And it's going to be where our take profit is at. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to really complicate it. That's really what's going to happen. Moving on to EURUSD. Look, guys, this is on the daily, right? It's so obvious that this area, if I can just draw a horizontal line or horizontal ray right here, boom. Support, 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 used as resistance, 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 resistance. Right? What did price do? Price on the daily, guys, on the 19th and 20th of December, respected it, respected it. That's where I drew the Fibonacci levels. You know, we called this sell, we got the sell. Now it rose up again. So what do? You enter again. Right, and the reason why you enter is because price has always respected this level, and I've kind of, you know, I didn't really give too much explanation as to why I entered this trade yesterday on Telegram, but let me explain it for you guys. You guys can see when price rejected off this price level of the horizontal ray I just drew up at 1.1474, it respected it, respected it, respected it, and then it went down to the black EMA. Okay, kind of messed around with this area, respected the Fibonacci retracement, and attempted to, you know, break it again right before the EMA's crossover. So if I just move this, you guys can see the EMA's actually did cross over to the downside on this. So what that tells me is this is dropping. This is dropping to the black EMA minimum. Right? Now, when EURUSD drops, it does have an influence on others. However, other ones, EURJPY and EURUSD, are kind of reciprocating each other's energy, right? They're kind of following each other's moves. But now looking to EURJPY, right? What is EURJPY doing? First off, this one is a very easy one. I've honestly, I think, mastered EURJPY at this point. But look at this price, guys. Close and close at the exact. Look at this area. It's very respected, right? Look at this zone, 125. That 125.4 area to the 125.0 area. It's just price does not hang out in this area, guys. Okay, so drawing the Fibonacci from this wick to this wick. Right now, I want to show you guys something. So if we have the one up here, right, to that high, and if we have the low at this wick, right. First off, even though this might not be directly influencing our trade right now, I just want you guys to see that the 71 and the 80 and the 61 is always respected. Always. So after this drop right here, if we drew this Fibonacci, you guys can see that the 61 would have been hit, and then hit. You guys would have been, in sales by now, right? We catch that. So say it doesn't, you're not seeing it. So you switch it. Okay? So you switch it. Switch the 1 and the 0. So now where is the 61? 61 is kind of used as support in this area many times, and once it was broken, there was a huge drop. Right now we're at the 78 area. So let's just look a little closer, right? Where is the 78 area exactly? Right, it's using it as, you know, a go through. It's not really hanging out in the 78 area, but you guys can see that the wick on the 4-hour and that last candle has a wick to it. So if I move this, it has a wick to it, guys. Even though EMA's crossed over to the downside, and even though EURGBP and EURUSD are dropping, this doesn't look too bearish to me. So what I ended up doing was I called this trade out yesterday. I actually don't expect price to retest this area, right? So I do see price maybe dropping up a little bit more, but I do see price also rising to at least this counter trend. So depending on when, you know, time is passing, say it's, you know, Monday or Tuesday and price is right here, counter trend over here. So you kind of want to maybe you know, lower your stop, your take profit. You know what I mean? You always have to adapt to the market. Okay. But diving into XRP. Okay. XRP, first off, last week's trade signal that I called, right? As soon as I called it, boom, hit this counter trend. Everybody, a lot of people doubled their money. A lot of people tripled their money. A lot of people made just, you know, maybe 100 or 2. I have a lot of people messaging me that they made money, right? So what's the next move? Is this gonna still rise more before the end of the year? Here's my analysis, right? Right now, guys, price is at 36 cents. Okay, at 36 cents, guys. Price, like I said, mentioned before, it does not, you know, hang around, you know, 26 cents area often. So the fact that it's 36 cents, you're only risking 10 cents drawdown if you're margin trading it. But if you're buying the coin, that's also fine. So what I recommend that you do, right? Price, it's called dollar cost averaging, guys. If you buy at 36 cents or 26 cents or 46 cents, it's only a 10 cents difference. But in reality, this is going to rise to the dollars, to the you know, to the $5, to the $10 by, you know, late or early 2019. So, but looking at it, a closer picture, EMAs have, you know, crossed over here to the downside. That's when I got out, right? I actually was a little greedy. I expected it that it would go to the 47 cents area. But so I had about 2,000 turn into about 6,000, but I didn't take profit. I only took profit around 4,000 when it was back here, which is fine, right? But now price dropped over here. I'm glad I took profit, and price is hanging around in this area, right? So looking at the Fibonacci levels, let's pull that out. I get so excited about this stuff, guys. So wick to wick, look at this beauty. 78 is perfectly aligned with a trend line that I drew before. 61 is respected. Very, very crucial. So what I'm looking to take is, first off, I'm already in a little buy right now. Okay, just in case prices, you know, I'm talking about, you know, through a broker. I'm in a little buy. That means 0.10. Okay. Now, don't forget, I do have, you know, a lot of money in this, in the actual coin. But for trading purposes, it's kind of like a day trading, is that I'm looking for, even though I'm in a little buy, I'm looking for price to drop to the 61 area one more time, right? Price could easily do that, considering Bitcoin has a dominance over the whole cryptocurrency market. So this could drop a little bit more, but, and especially if I see it just respect the 61 again, I'm getting into a buy. I'm getting into a huge buy, actually. And I'll probably put my stop loss down here. Now, I'm just kind of updating you guys. There's no specific signal. If you want to make a specific, investment into this, let me know. Message me. I can show you how you can make a lot of money with XRP in specific. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the market breakdown. Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe and like this video for more videos.